Hello traders, welcome to today's video where we are going to be taking a look at the Prime XBT exchange. So this is a really nice exchange that I've been using for quite some time recently to trade not only crypto markets but also Forex, commodities and indices. We've just partnered with them, so we'll go over this later on in the video about the bonuses, the fee discounts, and also a $1,000 giveaway that we are going to be doing in partnership with Prime XBT. But yeah, basically this video is just going to be going over the features of the exchange, how it differs from the likes of Bybit and other kind of crypto derivatives platforms that maybe you guys are more used to using. And yeah, just to cover the features, how to create an account, how to get the nice bonuses, and some things that you need to be aware of when you are trading on this exchange. So yeah, enough of an intro, let's get straight into it. So this is the homepage. It looks very much like any other crypto exchange. It offers the same kind of services such as being able to buy cryptocurrency, margin trading, copy trading, which a lot of the platforms are also now offering, and being able to earn interest on your crypto. But the thing that really sets it apart from its competitors is the range of assets that you can trade on here. Okay, so if we do scroll down, you can see within the market section here, not only does it offer cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, etc. to trade, you can also trade the likes of the S&P 500, gold, silver, oil, Forex pairs such as Euro USD, Euro JPY, and GBP USD. You can trade all of these markets using your cryptocurrency as collateral, which means that you can trade the S&P 500 using Bitcoin or USDT or Ethereum or its own native coin called co-vesting as collateral in order to trade these. So if you click on the markets on here, you can see the cryptocurrencies, Forex, indices and commodities. And we can just have a quick look in here at some of the additional assets that are on offer. So if we scroll down here, you can see the German 30, you can see the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, we've got the Japan, you've got the UK 100, you've got the Dow Jones, etc. And there's more if you click down on that. Again, we can go back over here. We can look at the Forex markets. They have a really wide range of Forex markets. So if you do like to trade Forex, but you are used to the crypto ecosystem, and this is fantastic. Okay, you can trade the GBP USD using your USDT as collateral on that, which is a really nice thing to be able to do. And again, you can see here a really long list of all the various markets that are on offer within this exchange. And finally, commodities. Okay, it's a bit more of a selective list on here, but you can see gold, silver, Brent, crude and natural gas, all assets that you can trade on Prime XBT using your cryptocurrency as collateral for that. So in the description below is a link that will take you through to this page here. This is where you can register an account. Now, obviously, you can just go to primexbt.com and you can register an account that way. But if you do use the link below, this will give you 25% off of all of your fees. It will give you a 7% bonus on your first deposit, and it will also enter you into a $1,000 prize draw that we are going to be doing next month. Okay, so a few additional perks if you do use the link below. Once you have registered your account, it will take you through to your home page here. Now, this gives you your wallet, so you can have the option to deposit Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, USDT or co-vesting, and it also has your margin trading accounts here. So this is very important first step. What you want to do initially is to go over onto your margin trading, and if you want to trade using Bitcoin as collateral, great, it's already set that up for you, but for myself I would like to use USDT. So click on open an account here, go to your currency, click US dollar Tether and click confirm. Now, once you have confirmed that, it will take you through onto this here. So this is where you can get your additional bonuses, okay? So as standard, this will give you a 5% deposit bonus up to a maximum of 500 USDT, but we don't want that, okay? So we're going to use these following codes. We are going to use Toros, which if you click activate after doing Toros, then that will remove the 5% tradable bonus and it will add a 7% tradable bonus onto this, which is now a maximum of 7,000 USDT. The second code that you want to add is Toros25. Okay, activate once again. Your promo code has been successfully activated, and that gives you a 25% fee discount across the entire exchange. Now, you must deposit into this account. So you must go to fund your account with US dollar tether or whatever it is in order to activate these bonuses. But then you can just go kind of back to your wallet over here, and you can then deposit using whatever currency it is that you want to deposit. So once your account is funded, you can access the trading panel, and that looks like this. So very, very simple, straightforward. Okay, it looks again the same as what you would come to expect from any kind of crypto exchange. You have all your markets here on the left hand side, so you can click through all of your markets. And what you can also do is you can choose if you just want to be looking at CFDs, for example, Brent, crude, gold, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, the UK 100, etc. These are all here on the left hand side here. So if I want to look at the NASDAQ chart, you click on the NASDAQ. Okay, then you go over onto here, you've got all of your crypto markets as basically self-explanatory. And then if we do go over onto Forex, then you can see all the various Forex pairs that we have available. So let's say, for example, I want to trade the GBP USD. You open that up and there is the market. Okay, so once you have found the market that you want to trade, let's stick with GBP USD. For now, then you can enter your trades all using this screen here. Okay, so if you want to be buying or selling at market, then you can literally just click on the buy or the sell option here. It brings up a new order, and then you can click buy and sell. You can place your stop loss, etc. on here like that. Now, one thing to be very, very aware of is Prime XBT are not like a matching engine. They do not have liquidity within the exchange themselves. They are a broker, and as such they will be executing your market through external liquidity, and they will be using up to 1000x leverage on your positions. Okay, now this sounds kind of crazy, but it is different for every asset. I will go over the fees and the margin amounts a little bit later on in this video, but basically it's set by the exchange. You cannot change the leverage yourself. Something like Bitcoin has a 200x leverage. Some of the smaller cryptocurrencies may have less leverage than that, kind of 5x, 10x, 20x. But then you go over onto the Forex pairs and they can be as high as 1000x. So be aware of the leverage that is on each asset and choose your lot size according to that. So your account is permanently in cross margin. So you have to be very aware of your lot size for whatever asset it is you are trading. So let's use actually Bitcoin as an example on this. So if I wanted to, for example, sell Bitcoin at this price, I wanted to sell 1 Bitcoin, that would have a margin impact of 108 USDT on this account. Okay, so if I wanted to go over onto here and I wanted to sell 2 lots on this BTC USD pair, and that would have a 216 USDT impact on my account. Now, you cannot change your leverage on this, so it is very important to be aware of what your lot size is. For example, so let's say here I've got 1000, I want to be using 500 margin impact on this. It becomes very important to place a stop loss. So if I want to go over onto here, what you can do is, this is a really nice thing. If say you've opened a trade and it has a $500 margin impact, I want to make a maximum of $100 loss on that, is that will tell you the stop loss price that I will be basically automatically entering into if I was to open a trade at market. Now, obviously 5 using that much margin on an account is kind of crazy. So let's take that down to 1 lot size here on the BTC USD pair. And there we go. If I want to make $100 loss on this, then my stop loss, if I was to enter a trade now, would be roughly $100 higher than where price is at the moment. Okay, so it calculates all of that for you. You can also calculate the minimum steps on here. So if you want to kind of have a 2000 pip stop loss, or again, if you wanted to set your stop loss up here at say 21,500, then it will tell you how much you are going to lose on that trade if you are stopped. And you can do the same thing with your take profit here. Okay, so you know that that's your stop loss. You know that you want to take profit at 20k. Then that is what you are standing to lose and what you are standing to win on this. And again, you can adjust that as kind of as you wish. So what that will do there is it will execute at market. but you also have the option to place limit orders here, so you can choose where you are placing that order. So you can say, I want to sell Bitcoin if it does come up to 21,500, and I want to make sure I'm not losing more than $100 on that. I want to make sure I'm not, well, okay, if you're going to use the normal 2% risk, let's be sensible about this. I don't want to lose more than $20 on that. Then that will set you a stop loss there at 21,520. In order to take that trade. Okay, now every single asset that you're going to use is going to have different lot sizes. So for example, if I go over onto Ethereum BTC, for example, and I want to sell the ETH BTC pair using my USDT as collateral, I want to sell one lot on this. If I want to make, say again, you want to make a maximum $20 loss, then you can say, okay, if I'm going to open up a or if I'm going to short the ETH BTC at this price right here, then that will set your stop loss at 0.078, etc. Okay, so you do have to be very aware. See, this has a much lower margin impact on my account balance than the BTC USD pair has, for example. And again, if you were going to go on to Doge, for example, over here, and you wanted to buy Doge, then it's going to be a very different impact that you're going to have on your account. Okay, so you're going to have to be very, very, very aware at all times of what your lot sizes are as you are going over to different assets. But it's the kind of thing, if you are used to using any kind of broker, you'll be well aware that this is just how these things work. This is very much standard on this type of exchange. Again, if I wanted to buy the Euro USD pair here and I wanted to long Euro, then again, your lot size is going to be very different. Okay, it's going to be 1,000 lots in order to have an margin impact of 1 USDT. So again, very different depending on what actual asset it is that you are trading. So a couple of other useful features on this. I really like to use these L and S buttons that you can see here on this little drop down. So what this gives you the option to do is L is a limit order. So if, let's say, for example, I want to place a limit order here at 0.995 on the Euro USD, then you can just click there and you can click send order, and it will open up a limit order for you. Now you can drag and drop that to wherever you want it to be, and if you want to cancel that, you can just click on the order and click the little cancel button, and that cancels it for you there. If you do click on the S, then that is a stop. So if you already have a position open and you want to set your stop loss, then you can just do the same thing there and you can set your stop. The other things on there, it's got the usual, the time periods, the candlestick type, how you've got your crosshair, you've got your drawing tools. So if you want to draw a trend line, there's your trend line. Draw it on, whoops, double click and it draws it on there. Okay, what you can do just to remove all of your drawings afterwards is just click the little 3 things there and just click your remove drawings from this. Then you have your studies. Okay, so I've just actually added a VWAP onto this, but let's say, for example, you want to add an RSI, so you can put search on here for relative strength index, which is your RSI. You double click on that. You click done, you load the chart, and there we go. You have an RSI on your chart ready to go. Settings on here, okay, you can just change the way that this looks and everything, but it's all very much self-explanatory in that respect. In addition to your regular trading, which is basically a click and it brings up all of these boxes here, is you can use one click or double click trading. Now, if you do click on that, it brings up this information. I'm not going to go through all of that, but obviously if you are just clicking on a chart and it's executing a trade and you haven't got your lot size correct, that could end in disaster. So you need to be aware of what the implications of using one-click trading are before you before you set that up. But that is an option if you do just want to go click and it just opens an order for you. A couple of other important bits of information before we wrap this up. We'll start off with the fees. Okay, so the fees are consistent across all orders. So whether you're placing an order at market or at limit, the exchange itself will be opening that order at market. So the fee is always a taker fee. Okay, you can go over onto the fees here, primexbt.com/fees, and it will give you all of the information here. So you can see here on your margin accounts, it gives you up to a maximum of 1000x leverage. Now that is set for each asset that it is that you choose. So here on the BTC USD pair, you can see that's a 200x leverage on there. You can see that the fee is 0.05% on any order that you take, and you also have a daily funding rate on this. So it is quite important that you are aware that it's the same with kind of any exchange, that you do have those funding rates. There is an overnight fee for holding on to these trades if you want to be holding as a swing trade, for example. If we go down here onto the Forex pairs, you can see the fees are much lower. Okay, so that's a 0.0001% fee on this, and this is using 1000x leverage, and there is a 0.0003% daily funding. Now, I know these leverage sizes seem kind of crazy, but as long as you are aware of your lot size and you are being sensible with your risk, then it's really nothing to worry about. Again, this is very, very much standard for a more of a broker type exchange in kind of comparison to the likes of Bybit that are using liquidity within the platform, and you are trading with other traders just within that platform itself. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything on here. I'm not going to go into the copy trading and things like that, although there may be a future video on that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. There will of course be more information on the $1,000 giveaway that we are going to be doing, so make sure you do sign up for the exchange. Make sure you trade on it, and that will automatically enter you into this $1,000 draw for yeah, free money, I guess. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that was useful. Again, any questions, please do ask in the comments below, or come over onto the Discord and ask there. And yeah, have a great day. Thank you. Bye.